Welcome back to Double Oak 7. I'm Carl.
And I'm Hannah.
And this is your weekly review on whiskey and bourbon. Try and get out a video to you every Sunday where we review a new bottle of whiskey or bourbon. If you've been following us along on our journey so far, a lot of it is us learning and developing our palate in bourbon and hopefully bringing you along for it. So, what are we looking at this week?
This week we have the Penelope American Light whiskey, and it's the 17 year, so definitely excited for this one.
This is a pretty special bottle. Our second oldest. We have a 21, the Knob Creek 21, but this is a pretty interesting release. Every year they put it out. So this year it'll be 18 years old. It's light whiskey, not bourbon, and the reason why it is aged in second use oak barrels. So one of the rules to make it bourbon is it has to be in new charred oak barrels, and these are second, and 17 years old and 138.8 proof.
Wow.
So it's got a little heat behind it.
Got a little heat in there.
And I think the 18-year-old, I think I saw that was like 140 proof or something.
Oh, wow.
Like that. So
that is something.
Yeah. It is 99% corn and 1% malted barley. So, yeah.
So I think I might like it.
Yeah, I think so.
I feel like we haven't even really been talking about the bottles, but I do like the Penelope bottles that they do. I think it's very sleek and
they
good designs that they put on there.
They do a very nice job. Definitely draws you into it.
Yep. Looks expensive in a way.
It does, yeah. And definitely a good, like the big P on there. You know what you're getting even from a long distance away. So.
All right.
All right, ready to dive in.
Yeah.
I gave myself a hefty pour over here.
You gave me a big one too. It doesn't smell, well, if you get your nose in there, you can smell the ethanol, but.
Yeah, for 100 and almost 40 proof.
Okay. So, the nose is vanilla frosting and butterscotch, which
I don't really know. Maybe like sugary, like what's the difference between vanilla frosting and vanilla? Is it more sugary?
I
like
think it's maybe like the sweetness and the vanilla combined, or that sugary kind of candied smell almost.
I get the caramel. The caramel. It's almost like a caramel butterscotchy type thing.
Yeah, I can get the butterscotch.
Those like hard candies.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm getting the vanilla frosting personally, but
I get vanilla, but I can't. I can't really like distinguish between.
I know what they're saying. I know the smell they're alluding to. It is very specific, but I don't know if I'm getting it myself.
A little bit off to the side, kind of like, so you're not getting so much like ethanol in there. You can kind of like.
Oh, maybe like a little something before you get too close.
Yeah, you can kind of get some more like wafting of the actual flavor before the. Oh yeah.
Here it is.
That kind of changes the.
You want to taste it?
Yeah. All right. Wow, for 140 proof, that does not hit that hard.
Really?
Yeah.
Woo. That hit me like a truck. My eyes are watering.
I mean, it does.
Is this the highest proof I've ever had? We've ever had?
Yes.
I can tell.
I think this is.
Oh, sorry, I forgot the taste.
Oh, that's okay. What they call hazmat, I think, is.
A hazmat.
Yeah, or
The
at least
palate
close to it.
is bursting with creme brulee and sweet corn. I'm definitely getting the bursting of something. I don't know if I can do another one. I'm gonna be honest.
I'm getting that same caramel flavor. Why don't you drip a little bit of water in there?
I feel like a dragon when I'm breathing out.
Just a little.
Oops.
Great mouthfeel. I mean, you have a little bit of the burn from the higher proof, but other than that, it's like really silky, nice, and very long finish.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The finish. Warming finish that is clean and satisfying. It is clean. That is like no bacteria could survive. I can't do anymore.
I'm just trying to like the ethanol's so high.
It's hard to get past it for me.
You know, I'm trying to like dive in and get a little bit more depth of flavor.
That's really good for you, yeah. What is the MSRP on this? Did you say?
So, I think the MSRP was like $80 or $90. Secondary market, I think I paid $130 for that. Which for a 17-year, actually, I think that's pretty good. One other whiskey reviewer, I watch a lot of his videos, and he always says like $10 per year is kind of a good price point in that. So by that should be about $170.
Yeah. I wish the proof was lower because I don't think I can appreciate. Yeah, see how it is with the water I put in there. I don't think I can appreciate the aging and
a little bit too much water, because it does draw it down a little bit too much. But did you try it with the water?
No.
But it does.
Oh yeah, you can like actually taste.
Yeah.
Without that kick in the face.
Kick in the face.
Breaking down the door.
So one thing, so this has no rye in it. It's 99% corn and 1% malted barley. So it is, when you get past that ethanol, it is on the sweeter side. It does have a lot more of those like caramel notes that the corn brings to it. One thing that I found, like, I really do like the ones that are high corn, and we've had some that are like 100% corn. I feel like the complexity in the flavors
is lost.
Are kind of lacking. It's kind of like a one note ship, which one note ship, that doesn't make any sense. One note song, one chord. I don't know the analogy I'm trying to get there, but it's good, but it's lacking like depth.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense. Like, you know, even though I like the wheated bourbons more, you know, it is nice when there's a little bit of rye in there, so you can get the spices from that. And this is good. I just feel like the complexity is missing. So,
Okay, so time for our scores.
Score. So we score off of nose.
Nose, taste, mouth,
yep,
finish, and the price.
And the price.
So starting with the nose on this one, and all out of 10, and then we average our scores.
I like the nose. It's a good nose. I just feel like there's not a lot of complexity to it.
Yeah, and it's a lot of ethanol.
And so I would give it a 7.
Oh, okay. I'm giving it a 5. I feel guilty doing this to this 17 year. Taste?
Taste. Again, I think I'm gonna stick with the 7 on the taste. I like the taste. Again, I just feel like there's no complexity to it.
I'm giving it a 5.
Mouthfeel, I think the mouthfeel is great. You have to take away the fact that it is high in the ethanol.
Yeah.
And just the fact, the age of it has created a nice silky mouthfeel.
Yeah, it did have a good mouthfeel.
So I would probably give it an 8.
Same. All right, and then the finish.
Had a good long finish. Again, to me,
lacking in the complexity.
Just lacking in some complexity. It's just kind of like a one.
Right.
You have caramel and vanilla on the nose. You have caramel and vanilla on the taste, and then or like butterscotchy.
Yeah.
And you get the taste of like a Werther's original just kind of lingering around in your mouth.
Yeah.
So it's just it's all there, it's all good, but it's just like the same. So 7.
I gave it a 7 as well. The price is tricky because I wanted more for the age, but because it's 17 years old, they can get away with doing that, and it is appropriate.
And it's also high proof. So the higher proof, like how they proof it down is it comes out of the barrel, which is why they call it either cast strength or barrel proof at a certain number. So 138.8. And then they do essentially what we just did right there, and they add water to it to proof it down. And so one barrel, they can add water to it, proof it down, and then make more bottles out of it. So when they sell it at cast strength or barrel proof, it's going to be less bottles per barrel. And so generally speaking, that also will raise the price range up a little bit. So I think that the price, in my opinion, is pretty fair, especially if you were to get it at MSRP.
Yeah.
Secondary markets ruined a lot of whiskey prices, unfortunately. But I think the MSRP, if that's strictly what we're going off of for the price, I think that's pretty fair.
Yeah.
So I think I'd give it a 9.
Okay, I'll give it an 8. Because for a 17 year, even though it is high proof, I think it should have more complexity, and it's not really offering that.
Yeah.
It's just not what I was wanting.
Yeah.
So, okay, math time. Let's see.
I think I read somewhere too that one of the tasting notes was like some.
So I probably brought this average down because of my scoring, but
that's kind of why we created it that way, is to balance each other out.
So it ended up getting a 7.1, which is pretty decent.
Still pretty good.
I feel like it reflects the overall thoughts, which were pretty mixed on this. So
7.1 out of 10.
Yeah.
So, and again, that's off of our palate too.
Yeah.
So.
I would love to know whoever just drinks this straight. I would just like to have a conversation.
Yeah, just
and check
sitting there
in.
drinking it neat.
Yeah, just drinking it neat, no rocks, nothing.
Yeah. I think I'll take the rest of this and turn it into an old fashioned. See how that fares out.
Turn out really well.
So yeah.
All right. Well.
Well, next week we will not be doing a review.
Yes. But you might do a video.
Yes, I will be doing a video. But I will be doing it from the Bourbon Trail.
Yeah.
So
he's doing his bachelor party
in Kentucky. So won't be doing a traditional review video next week, but still come in and join us. And until the week after,
we might be in a new location.
Yeah, might be in a new location. And then we'll start showing you guys the bourbon room that we're gonna be working on.
Yeah, we'll do some more fun videos.
Until next time, cheers.